Okay, let's talk crypto. We're always chasing the next big thing in finance, right? But what about keeping it all safe? I mean, really safe. Today, we're going to look at a project that basically flips the script on how you protect your assets.
So, let's be real for a second. That $200 hardware wallet you bought, are you really sure it's secure? I mean, it's a question we gotta ask. You dropped some serious cash on that thing. But what'd you actually get? A digital fortress? Or maybe just a really expensive placebo?
Here's the tough pill to swallow. When you buy one of those things, you're not really buying pure security. You're buying a compromise. Think about it. You're stuck with their vendor, you're running firmware that's totally hidden from you, a black box. And don't even get me started on supply chain risks. The core problem is right there. You can't really truly trust something you can't verify for yourself.
Okay, but what if there was a better way? What if security wasn't some product you just buy off a shelf and hope for the best? What if it was a standard, something you could actually check and verify and know for sure is working? A system where you are in complete control.
And that's where Coldstar comes in. Now, this isn't another fancy, overpriced gadget. No way. It's a piece of software, a program that does something pretty incredible. It can turn any old USB drive into a super secure, air-gapped cold wallet. And the most important rule, the golden rule, is that your private keys never touch the internet. I mean, ever.
This idea right here is the heart and soul of the Coldstar project. True security isn't about paying for expensive proprietary hardware and trusting a company's marketing. It's about open source code that anyone can audit, and it's about putting the control back where it belongs, with you.
All right, so you're probably wondering, how does this actually work? How do they pull this off? Well, the magic is in this really elegant and, believe it or not, simple three-step air gap process.
Okay, check this out. Step 1, flash. You take your private key and the Coldstar program encrypts it using the super strong military-grade encryption. It then saves that onto any regular USB drive. Boom, that USB is now your cold wallet. Step 2, sign. Now say you want to send some crypto. On your computer that's connected to the internet, you'll generate a QR code for the transaction. Then you take that USB stick over to a computer that is completely offline. We're talking air-gapped, no internet whatsoever. You plug it in, scan the QR code, and sign the transaction safely offline. And finally, step 3, broadcast. You take the USB back to your online machine, but here's the key. You're only bringing back the signed public transaction data. You're not bringing the private key back. You then send that signed transaction to the network. Your private key, it never, ever crossed that digital divide.
And that air gap we're talking about, it's not just some cool tech term. It's literal. Imagine a castle with a huge moat around it. Your private key is the treasure inside the castle. The internet is everything outside. The only way to get a message across is by, I don't know, sending a signal with a mirror, which is basically what the QR code is. It's just light. There's no bridge, no wire, no electronic connection, just total physical isolation. That's what makes it so secure. Okay, so now that we know how it works, let's do a little comparison. How does this open source approach stack up against, the old guard, the big names? Let's put them side by side.
Man, this table pretty much tells the whole story, doesn't it? Let's break it down. Hardware? With Coldstar, you use any USB drive. Any one. If you even think it might be compromised, you can smash it with a hammer and just flash a new one for like $5. Try doing that with your ledger. Next, supply chain risk. With Coldstar, it's non-existent. It's just software you download. With the others, you're trusting every single person who touched that device from the factory to your front door. And the big one, open source. Coldstar is completely open. You can check every single line of code. The old guard? Nope. Closed firmware. You have no idea what's really running on there. And the price? Yeah, no contest.
But wait, there's more. Coldstar isn't just about being a digital Fort Knox. It's built for what we're actually doing in crypto today. It's got native support for Solana and Base. It's DeFi ready so you can swap tokens on Jupiter. And it doesn't matter if you're on a Mac, Linux, or Windows machine. It just works. And of course, the best part, it's all on GitHub. Every single line of code is right there for the world to see.
So you can see this is way bigger than just another wallet. It's really a mission, a movement, to make real, verifiable security something that's available to everybody. And this is where you come in.
Yeah, it's so much more than a wallet. It's kind of a statement, right? It's a declaration that says, hey, security shouldn't be a luxury product. It should be accessible, it should be verifiable, and it should be in your hands.
That's what this movement is all about. It's about taking the power back and putting it where it belongs, with the user.
It's about democratizing this stuff, making top-tier, military-grade security a basic right for everyone in this space, not just something you pay a premium for.
So, are you ready to jump in and take control? It's actually ridiculously easy. If you know your way around a terminal, it's just one command: pip install Coldstar. That's it. And hey, if you're a dev, this is your chance. Go look at the code, verify it, contribute. You can actually help build the future of open-source crypto security.
And look, even if you're not a developer, if this whole idea gets you excited, there are super easy ways to support the mission. The biggest one? Go to the GitHub repo. It's github.com/devserum/coldstar, and just give it a star. That little click helps a ton with getting the word out, and if you want to keep up with what's happening, follow the journey on X at BuildColdstar.
So the future of security is basically here. It's open, it's verifiable, and it's free. The only question left is, what are you going to do? Are you ready to stop settling for a compromise? Are you ready to finally take true, absolute control of your keys?